we're going to be reacting to the third BTS video for Bodycam. This one called The Most Realistic Trench Warfare Ever Made. Yeah, these behind the scenes devlogs have been pretty cool. Have made me pretty interested about the game. So let's see. As I've said in the last video, I don't think doing real footage is
Over the last few years, trenches has once again become part of modern warfare. Not as something from the past, but as a reality of modern battlefields.
up my alley, but
And for months we've been trying to understand them, not to recreate a specific conflict or reproduce political war. But this is to better understand what fighting in these environments actually means. How soldiers move, how they adapt, and how they survive. But also how a battlefield slowly transforms around them. We studied hundreds of hours of footage, like drone recordings, satellite imagery, real trench networks. We also took the time to speak with veterans to better understand their experiences. For months, we studied every detail we could to recreate as closely as possible the reality of modern trench warfare.
Damn. The lighting is... Yeah, Lumen is doing a lot of heavy lifting in this game.
So today,
I'm assuming it's Lumen.
Trenches.
I don't even know. Damn.
Trenches is one of the largest maps that we've ever built.
Oh, it's a large map.
It's divided into two different environments, and on one side we have a dense forest area where most of the vegetation is still preserved.
Interesting.
And on the other, a completely devastated battlefield where explosions have destroyed most of the environment. These two areas have completely different visual identities,
and
two different ways to approach combat. They also act as natural landmarks, making it easier to understand where you are on the battlefield. And across the map, we have multiple trench networks.
It's kind of interesting to see the game without this camera filter.
With a large underground shelter. Underground tunnels that directly connect to the trenches. Drone workshops built into the trench network.
Interesting.
And large open fields surrounding the combat.
So maybe drones, you need to control like a specific area of the map?
Is surrounded by minefields. This is to keep the boundaries of the map as realistic and dangerous as possible. For months, we studied modern trench warfare.
That's cool, actually.
By analyzing it, rebuilding it, and pushing every single detail as far as we possibly could, all with one goal in mind, and that's to bring you as close as possible to the reality of modern trench warfare, to create an experience as immersive and as faithful as we possibly could make it. But trenches is also a completely new way to experience Bodycam.
Yeah, the ragdolls are definitely impressive.
And a battlefield unlike anything you've experienced in the game before. We can't wait for you to experience it, and until then, see you on the battlefield.
Pretty short one. Pretty short devlog. About this new map. I don't even know what the player count is. I think I read that it was increasing with the update. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks very good. It's interesting, as I was saying. Yeah, the like seeing shots like these. Like this looks photoreal. But then you introduce the camera, post effects, which make it look even more real, I guess. But it also kind of takes away from the quality of the graphics, I guess, a little bit. But it's a trade-off you have to make in order to make the game look as body cam footage, which does have, you know, film grain and all that stuff. Well, it's not called film grain, it's called noise, but you know what I mean. And it's also, yeah, I mean, this kind, like, look, this looks very fuzzy and stuff, but this also might be the YouTube compression and stuff. So, but yeah, like, see, like, shots like these, that looks so good, so grounded. But I mean, this isn't with the cameras, and this looks sick as well. I think the fact that the muzzle flashes light up the environment is like a huge part of what makes this game look so real. Like, whenever this just muzzle flashes lining up the whole area, yeah, that's like a major part. And it casts shadows, and yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I'm definitely tempted to jump in next week. I'm curious what the last devlog is going to be like. I think one thing I could say is, personally, like, the whole angle of making this game as close to reality as possible and showing real footage of stuff, and it all feels like it feels like we're at a line where we're kind of crossing over to, it almost feels like we're idolizing, if that's a word, war, and the reality of, it's like I wish we would delve a little deeper into the horrific nature of this setting and these trenches, and it feels like yeah, we're paying a ton of respect to what actually happens and the reality of the situation, but we're also not really condemning it, I guess, which I think is a necessary step if you're going to make something that's this real. Obviously, it doesn't matter when you're in the game, playing the game. It's a first-person shooter and stuff like that. It's not really what I'm talking about. But the video itself, like the devlog itself, I feel like, yeah, we could be a bit more, not tactful, and not careful either, but like maybe a bit more politically engaged, I guess. But that's just my 2 cents. I don't know. But this looks good. Yeah, well, keep an eye out for the last devlog, and then for the update next week. But that shall do it for this little reaction. If there's anything else you want me to react to, let me know in the comments. And until then, we shall move on to the next one.